Hey everybody! If you're a jazz fan like me, then you've probably heard the song by Miles Davis called So What from the iconic album Kind of Blue. Well, there's a very unique sound used in that song called the Dorian mode. And in today's quick tip, I'm going to show you 5 essential exercises on how to improvise using the Dorian mode over the song So What. You ready to learn how it's done? Now let's begin. So the Dorian mode is the second scale degree of a major scale and is characterized as a natural minor scale with a raised 6. In today's quick tip, I'm going to show you what the scale is, I'm going to show you the chords associated with the Dorian mode, and also 5 essential exercises on how to improvise using the Dorian mode over the song So What. If you're enjoying today's quick tip, please hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for more content just like this. Before we can look at the Dorian mode, we first have to start with a natural minor scale. So let's take D natural minor. D natural minor is an F major scale starting on D. So when we play Dorian, what we're going to be doing is we're going to take that natural minor scale and we're going to raise the 6th like this. You hear that? Now this D Dorian also happens to be the second scale degree of a C major scale. So you can think of D Dorian as either a D natural minor with a raised 6, or you can think of it as a C major scale starting on D. Either way you think of it, what we're going after is the sound of the Dorian mode. And to me, what gives this its sound is this natural 6. So there are several chords associated with the Dorian mode. I'm going to show you some of them right now. The first one is just a basic D minor chord, so you can use D Dorian over that. You may also see a D minor 7, Dorian mode. This one's very nice because it's a D minor 6 and it has that natural 6 in it from the Dorian mode. So does this next one, a D minor 6, 9, and then we have the 5 in there. That's really pretty, and you can use the Dorian mode on that. Or you may see a D minor 9 with the 3, 5, 7, and 9. And you may also see a D minor 11 where we have root 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. The Dorian mode works over all of those chords, and coming up next I'm going to show you a voicing that's named after the Miles Davis tune. There's a very special voicing called the So What voicing that comes from Miles Davis's song So What. And what it is, it's a stack of fourths with a major third on top. So in the key of D minor, what we would do is go up a fourth from D to G, up a fourth from G to C, up a fourth from C to F, and then up a major third from F to A like this. That's called the So What voicing. And what Miles Davis does in the song So What, he starts up a whole step and then goes down a whole step like that. But what I love about the So What voicing is that it's very versatile. It works for minor, but it also can work for major 7. So for example, that could be a B flat major 7. Like that, if I put the root of B flat, now this is the 3rd, 6, 9, 5, major 7. So it's a beautiful voicing. It's used in the song So What, but it's also used in many other songs. Coming up next, we're going to get into the 5 exercises on how to improvise using the Dorian mode. So next up, I'm going to show you the 5 essential exercises on improvising using the Dorian scale. And we're going to harmonize the scale, first starting with thirds, then fourths, then triads, then 7th chords, and then finally ending with those So What voicings. That's coming up next. If you'd like to get the downloadable sheet music and track from today's quick tip, please click on the link below. Exercise 1, we're going to harmonize the Dorian mode with thirds. All right, so in our right hand, we're going to play the scale going up, but playing thirds like this. And then back down. And if you want, your left hand, you can put the root and jump up and play perhaps a rootless voicing like this with the 3 and the 6 and the 9, and maybe move the right hand up an octave like this. Really cool way to improvise using thirds like this. Exercise number 2 is harmonizing the Dorian mode in fourths like this. and then back down. And again, your left hand could play this voicing, and you can move the right hand up an octave, so we can go. And then back down. Nice. Exercise number 3 is harmonizing the Dorian mode in triads. And if we look at a Dorian mode, the first scale degree we have a D minor chord. The second scale degree is an E minor chord. Third scale degree is an F major chord. The fourth scale degree is a G major chord. The fifth scale degree is an A minor chord. The sixth scale degree is a B diminished chord. The seventh scale degree is a C major chord, and then we're back to our D minor chord. And a cool way to practice this is to practice it in eighth note triplets like this. And then back down, we can start here on top. And again, if we put this voicing in our left hand and move our right hand up an octave, we have this. That's a lot of fun. Exercise number 4 is to harmonize the Dorian mode using 7th chords. So we'll take a D Dorian, and the first scale degree is a D minor 7. Second scale degree is an E minor 7. Third scale degree is an F major 7. Fourth scale degree is a G7. Fifth scale degree is an A minor 7. Sixth scale degree is a B half diminished. Seventh scale degree is a C major 7, and then we're back to our D minor 7. And so we can play it like this. And then back down. And if we moved it up an octave and our left hand played this figure, we would have this. Yes, awesome. Finally, exercise number 5 is going to be using the so what chords, harmonizing this Dorian scale with these stacks of fourths with that major third on top. So we have and then back down. Now I realize these all are not completely fourths as we go up the scale. Sometimes we have some different scale degrees that are, for example, a tritone. So just know that when we're going up the actual mode, some of them are not going to be perfect fourths like we do in the very beginning. But a cool way to practice this, and what McCoy Tyner often did, he'd play fifths like this in the left hand, and then he'd jump up and play some of these different so what voicings. That's a lot of fun. If you'd like to learn more about modes, please check out Jonny May's quick tip called Piano Musical Modes, the Complete Guide at pianowithjonny.com. All right, since we're focusing more on improvisation than learning the song, rather than teaching you the song so what, I just want you to play along with me, and then after that we're going to get into some improv, all right? But we're going to play it with the track. It'll be a lot of fun. Let's give it a whirl. Here we go. Awesome. The cool thing about So What is that it's a 32-bar song form, A-A-B-A, and we have the A sections that are D Dorian, which we just learned. And then the B section is E-flat Dorian, and E-flat Dorian means that E-flat is 2 in the key of D flat major. So it's a D flat major scale starting on E flat. Or you can think of it as an E natural minor with a raised 6. So again, we have 8 bars of D Dorian, and it repeats, so AA. And then we have the B section, which is E flat Dorian, or a D flat major scale. And then the last A section is D Dorian again. So we're going to go through and we're going to do some improvisation over this form. I'm going to play 4 bars of improv, and then you'll play 4 bars of improv, and we'll go back and forth like that. Feel free to use all the techniques we learned today in our quick tip, starting with thirds, fourths, triads, 7th chords, so what chords. Have fun. We're going to try it with the track. That's coming up next. All right, so we're going to improvise now with the track. One thing I wanted to mention is that in your left hand, for the D Dorian, you can play your D minor 6-9, 3-6-9. All right, maybe play the root and jump up and play that as you're improvising in the right hand. And then for the E flat minor 6-9, same thing, play the root and jump up and play this 6-9 voicing. So we have the 3rd, the 6th, and the 9 like that. So you're really just moving up a half step and back down like that, but it gives your left hand something to do while we improvise. All right, so we're going to give it a whirl. I'm going to play the first 4. You play 4. We'll go back and forth like that with the track. Have fun. Here we go. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. My turn. Your turn. All right, awesome everybody. Thank you for attending today's quick tip on the Dorian mode. I hope you learned a lot and had fun. I had a great time working with you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next quick tip real soon. All right, take care everyone. So long.
Hey, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the lesson, please let me know in the comments. Also, be sure to check out pianowithjonny.com. We have over 1,000 step-by-step lessons for all playing levels where you'll learn your favorite songs, styles, and how to improvise at the piano. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.